Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of your favorite podcast, the ultimate in discussion and movie reviews. This is The End Is
Sigh.
That's right, and I'm Todd.
I'm Nate.
And we're back at it, everybody.
Yes, we are.
Welcome to the Suck.
On another Tuesday.
Another Tuesday. A terrific TIS Tuesday. I don't have a good alliteration for our show with Tuesday. It would be like Sci Sundays or Sci Saturdays.
Yeah.
I can't be like Tis Tuesdays. So Tis the Tuesday.
Close enough. We'll take it.
Wow. Well, welcome, Nate. What do we do on this fine program?
Well, normally we go through movies, what we deem underrated.
Yes, indeed.
That definition stays with us.
Yep.
You may look it up in a dictionary, but they got it wrong.
Yeah, there's a Todd and Nate dictionary.
Yes.
And there's the true definition there, so good luck finding that one.
Right? But yeah, we usually take 3 themes from that movie, or 2 themes, whatever we deem necessary.
That's right. This is why I kept setting us up for months. I was like, today is a 2-themer.
It is. And we discuss those themes however we deem necessary.
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong.
Sometimes they're short as fuck. Sometimes they're long. Sometimes we just tangent and forget to come back to things.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. What's the movie this week and what are the themes?
The movie this week is Pleasantville.
Hell yes, it is.
And the themes are sitcoms.
Yep.
And painting.
Yep. That's it. I have nothing to follow on that. That is the themes. That is the movie. And I'm excited for it.
Yeah. Well, Todd, why are we called The End of Sigh?
Well, for about, for about 38 different reasons, as this is the 38th episode. It's a play off of The End Is Sigh, or The End Is Nigh.
Perfect.
Yep.
It is now The End is Sigh in everyone's heads.
That's right. It's stuck in my head now, so it's officially come around. And we make meaning out of the meantime, and what that means is that we just have some fun, and hopefully you have fun listening to it, and we try to bring light to random-ass topics and movies that may have gotten forgotten about. There's your 30th definition.
Yeah. Well, with that, let's start off with, how was your past week?
Well, since we recorded on Sunday, Saturday.
Yes.
And then we released on Tuesday, and now it's Thursday.
Yep.
There's not a lot has happened. I've gone to work, I finally went to a place called Pasta J's.
Okay.
It was pretty good. Got their house-made ravioli.
And
I did the little finger, the Picasso. Speaking of painting, it was good. Yeah, I got there. It was pretty good. I got a beer and I just did that. But I didn't realize it's like very close to where I work, like extremely close. To the point where it's almost the exact same dot when you open the map and you go, well, this can't be right. Okay. I go, oh, wait a second. It is right.
So you just walk there. Easy enough.
Yeah, I could fall there, let's just say. I could trip and land in front of them and be like, oh, that's where it was this whole time.
That works.
Yeah. What about you? How was your... That's not really what I did for my week. Really didn't do anything, but...
So I got a couple things.
Yeah.
First thing, we forgot to mention last episode.
Oh, no.
Todd went on an adventure with me. This adventure was to find my lost wallet.
Oh, shit. We totally did, yeah.
Yes. We came to Epiphany during this entire trip that we took to find my wallet.
Is this our wallet idea?
Yes.
Okay.
And, well, in the process of losing my wallet, went to a pizza place, and next morning woke up realizing, where the fuck is my wallet?
Yep.
Not thinking, I didn't have to pay for it. You know, like, I used my card online for an online order, so I didn't have to go in, swipe my card again, anything like that.
And what were you wearing, Nate?
Gym shorts.
Gym shorts and any sort of, like, casual short is the fucking bane of every wallet's existence. I've lost so many wallets because of fucking shorts.
So, yeah, that morning, tore through my house, couldn't find it.
And you know how I knew you were panicking about something? Is because I came over to go to Free Comic Book Day, and I knocked on the door. And I knocked and I knocked and I started jingling the handle and I knocked and jingled the handle. I was doing patterns and music notes. That went on for minutes. He just never answered the door. I was like, well, this is odd. I think the ghost might be choking him out in his basement and there's nothing I can do. But anyway, yes, go on.
So Todd went over to Crazy Carl's, and sure enough, they weren't open yet. It was like, 9:30 in the morning?
Yeah, it's pretty early for them at least.
And we walked in. Luckily, their doors open for their pickup area.
Yep.
No one was there, so we're...
Well, there was somebody there.
Yeah.
They just weren't fucking paying attention to the counter.
Yeah, they're like, oh my god, someone's here to rob me.
I had to do the escape room. Anybody there?
Hello?
Nothing.
Well, later on, a guy walked in from... Looked like going to the bank, because he had a little bank bag.
Yep.
And he looked at us like, the fuck are you guys doing in here? I was like, hey, did anybody turn in a wallet by chance last night? And sure enough, he's like, yeah, someone did actually. First off, though, He was very quick, just like, yes, they did. He didn't ask for like what it looked like.
Right.
Or look at my ID to confirm it was me.
Yeah, what's in the wallet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a little nervy.
So just walk into your local place and ask if there's been any wallets. If there is, take it.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. That was our advice this whole time story over.
Yep. No, but driving home, we realized we should probably just put our phone numbers in our wallets.
Yeah. Like stitched onto the side or even just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
It makes no sense why we don't do that.
Honestly, we should get with the company.
Yeah.
And just pitch it to them like, hey, whenever someone orders a wallet, ask if they want their phone number engraved in there.
Right. Because what's the downside of having your phone number in your wallet? Who gives a shit? Because if your wallet is stolen or lost, the last thing
That's
you care
your
about...
ID, your credit cards, your debit cards, any cash or anything like that.
The last thing you care about is that your phone number might be in there.
Yeah.
Because they're already spamming us and calling us all the time anyway. Like, I'd rather somebody go, oh shit, a wallet. Oh, there's their number. Call, done. Problem is solved immediately.
Yep.
So yeah, what would we call that little feature? The wallet watcher.
You just going with the alliteration.
You fucking know it.
All right.
Phone number, pound sign, hashtag pound the pavement, because he usually falls on the pavement. I'll workshop this.
All
Don't
right,
you worry
he's
about
working on it, guys.
We're just going to spend the rest of this episode workshopping our wallet phone number idea.
Forget Pleasantville. It's all the wallet
No!
idea. And then the other thing, so I went and saw Doctor Strange 2 again.
Sure did. Okay.
Well, the second time I went and saw it, my girlfriend got some chicken tenders.
Oh, classic. Yeah.
And asked for ranch on the side.
Okay.
Because they're like, she asked for honey mustard originally, but they didn't have honey mustard.
Of course.
Right?
Who doesn't have honey mustard, I tell you.
So food got to the, seat. And I was sitting there, I was like, if anything's wrong, let me know, because I'll take it back. I've seen it already.
Oh, right. You can leave the theater. Yeah. I was like,
sure
you're
enough.
pulling like the man card right there or something.
Sure enough, it was wrong.
What was wrong with it?
There's no ranch.
Oh, so they didn't give any dipping sauce at all?
No.
So
I was like, all right. So I went out, went to the guy, and I was like, hey, so we didn't get any ranch with our chicken tenders. Mm-hmm. And he was like, can I see your receipt?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm like, you think I'm trying to con you on a fucking ranch?
Yeah, you just walk into random theaters and ask for ranch?
And like, if I haven't seen this movie already, I'd been like, the fuck? No, I just want the ranch. That's it.
Right.
So sure enough, he was like, and I was like, I can pull up my rewards to see if there's something on there. He's like, oh, no, I'll just go grab it for you. He walks into the counter, takes him a while to grab ranch. I can't imagine it being that hard.
Right.
Comes out, gives me it, and I'm like, all right, cool, thanks. So I'm starting to walk back, and I look at it, and I'm like, some stiff-ass ranch.
Oh, no.
Pop it open. Oh, this is sour cream.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Go back. As I'm going back, he walks away and goes on like a break or something like that.
Did he see you coming?
Huh? No.
Oh, okay. This is just...
So I had to wait again in line because I was behind a family that he was dealing with at first.
Gotcha.
Finally, a lady called me over. So I was like, okay, cool. Hey, so I ordered ranch. Didn't get ranch. Came back. Asked for ranch. She gave me sour cream. She's like, this isn't the first time this has happened today.
Oh, what?
I'm like, how does he not know the difference between ranch and sour cream?
And no one talked to him after the first one?
Right?
Is this person driving a vehicle?
I don't know.
Okay.
Either way, she came back, gave me 2 ranches.
So she was the star.
Yeah.
He was the...
Far from a star.
Far from... Yes, that's your alliteration. Thank you.
It's more of a
fallen
rhyme.
star. He was the fallen star.
Oh.
Beelzebub, right? Is that Beelzebub? I don't know what my fallen stars are.
So yeah, that was kind of the past week for me.
Okay, so a little incidents there. We've got Heimdall, the third podcast host, is down at my feet playing with a stegosaurus.
Yeah, he feels the need to bring his toy in here.
He actually threw it. What was that?
That was my phone.
Oh, God. The things are happening, guys. There's ruffling.
All right.
Oh.
Give me a sec real quick. We're going to kick Heimdall out of the room.
Oh, Jaime. He threw it at me. Like, he kicked it up. Oh, you tricked him. He tricked him. He threw it out the door, and he walked away. Wow. You know, I'm calling ASPCA. Sarah McLachlan's going to own your fucking ass.
In the arms of...
It's just Jaime walking out to her stegosaurus. That's some pretty low-hanging stakes right there.
Yeah.
I wish I had more to report. I mean, because the wallet story reminds me of like that panic when you realize it's gone. The heart sink of like, oh,
Yep.
fuck. Because
it's not so much like the cash in there or anything else like that. It's just like credit cards, all that being gone.
Right.
But also just like going through the process, getting ID, getting credit cards.
Canceling all of them.
Changing all of your shit on online payments, anything like that.
The security code's different.
Yep.
Yeah, because then all of a sudden things are just getting turned down. You're like, why? And like, oh, because they didn't update that one site with that one card that renews every month. And
Exactly.
your fucking Cinemark rewards would have canceled, and then I would have gotten the platinum this time. There's a whole thing, guys. If you spend enough money at Cinemark and your movie rewards card, you get a platinum status and you get extra perks. But Nate buys all of our tickets, and so he got it last year. I got nothing. But this time I did buy Maverick. That's the only time I bought it this year, so we'll see what happens. But I was going to say, when I lost my wallet in Vegas, and that was probably the worst feeling.
Yeah, Vegas would be a bad place.
Because I was 18, and we were there for a week, guys, and that's already dumb. So we were too naive to know that you only stay for a couple days, and it was the very first night I went to get a fucking cigar, and I was like, oh, wallet's gone. I was wearing those shorts, never got the wallet back. They kicked me off of casino floors. Usually you can walk through and they never say a thing. This time, oh, you don't have when you get to leave the casino. I'd go sit outside the Luxor.
All your friends were like, let's just tell security he doesn't have his wallet.
Right? Little fuckers, right? No, and then I remember the last day they were all doing stuff, and I was like, I just need to kill time. I need to go. I'm just going to go see a movie. And I went to go see an R-rated movie, and they tried to card me in Vegas, and they turned me down. I had to go sit on the sidewalk. Guys, it was so, like, everything failed that week.
Damn.
But anyhow.
That's brutal.
No, but I'm glad that humans stepped up and somebody turned in your wallet.
Yes, that was very kind, whoever that was.
Yeah. And we obviously know customer service sucks. I get things wrong with my food more than I care to admit, and it's just...
Yeah.
It's the world we live in. Since I don't have any news from my week, I was going to pull up some more stuff that I read from, like, movie news and see.
All right.
So, this was kind of just a funny one. I don't know if I sent this to you, but it was on Twitter, and IndieWire reported that Tom Cruise allegedly fired 21 pilots from Top Gun Maverick. And then it says soundtrack before Lady Gaga joined. So he fired the band 21 Pilots, which makes my heart just melt. It just warms my heart. I know people love them, and they've got like one song that's good. But yeah, so how do you feel about I guess, how do you feel? Do you like Lady Gaga? Do you care?
I don't care. I feel like if it fits the movie, then great.
It's weird you would not think he would be like, hey, Lady Gaga, pop on. And then I wonder why he got rid of 21 Pilots. They must have shit the bed on something.
Who knows? I mean, it's one of those, like, as long as it fits the mood, the scene, doesn't take you out of the movie, just draws you in more, then more power to it.
Yeah.
We hope more of a rise out of me. Like, oh my gosh, how dare they?
No, Nate would be a good politician, even though he doesn't keep up with politics at all, because he always gives you an answer where you're like, well, that was a little too vague to be concrete about anything. So he just said he repeats what you say back to him.
All right, guys, we're good.
What's funny is
don't vote for me.
Everybody vote for Nate. God, we're gonna puppet master this shit.
That.
Which is funny because I didn't actually mean to screen cap this in here, but I follow a Twitter account called Disneyland 2 Go and the number 2, and it's a parody Disneyland account, but it acts like it's the real one. And so they always post the most random shit about things happening. And one of them, the one that I got in here was, none of the rides are working. You can run around on the grass or climb shit. No worries, though. So you're like, Disneyland, because it's just the main one just says Disneyland with their castle picture.
Yeah.
So people have got to get fooled by them a lot.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
The other one was apparently Judd Apatow is trying to make Superbad 2. Despite
something about that.
Seth Rogen and Michael Cera having sequel fears and not wanting to do it. So at that point, you just don't fucking do it.
Yeah, no, you don't push for it.
No. And I think I respect Judd Apatow. He does really good movies.
Yeah.
Why? And he usually does not do sequels. He did This Is 40, and I hear he's going to do This Is 50. But to do a sequel to you don't want to see these guys in college. It was a high school comedy.
Yeah.
That was it.
What are they going to... Because the whole shtick was like, oh, how do we get alcohol? Now it's just like, yeah, you can get alcohol.
How do we deal with being adults? Like, that's sad.
Yeah. It doesn't. No, I hope not.
See, I got him to respond in a real way, guys. Got him on this one. Did you see the interview with Ethan Hawke? And he kind of talked about, he was asked about like the hate for like Marvel movies and whether they're real. And he basically, it was like maybe 40 seconds or something. And he's like, no, man. He's like, doesn't matter. It's whatever you like. Like, I don't think there's no difference between high art and low art or whatever, quote unquote. Like if the movie, it's how that movie makes you feel when you watch it. That's it. That's the bar. Fair. And I know he's now saying that on the back of having been in Moon Knight, so now he's part of the superhero Marvel chain, but I feel like he would have said this even before.
Yeah, well, in general, like, there's movies we may hate, but other people love. Vice versa. Yeah. Everyone likes their own style of movie.
Style.
I was like, shtick, shit, style.
At least you committed. I would have bailed and had to reset.
So, you like what you like. That's why there is no guilty pleasure, I feel.
That's true. Like I've always said, I always loved the Bad Girls Club.
Yeah.
Back on, I don't know if it was Oxygen or something. I don't know. That's
I have no idea.
But they were just hot chicks fighting in a house. Guys, what do you want from me?
I was like, it's the pillow fight episode. Here we go.
Oh, that's like every other episode. What is your guilty pleasure that you think people would judge you for? And not just me, because that's easy.
I don't know.
You said everybody's got one?
Well, no, I said...
There are none?
There are none.
But you don't even have like the little Jiminy Cricket on your shoulder saying, well, this one's kind of weird, Nate.
I like Pokemon. I
had no idea Nate liked Pokemon, even though he's like reported... There's little Pokemon somewhere around me in this room. I'm looking around and I still can't see him. But
there's the VHS of the first movie.
Oh shit, there's a whole VHS sitting right next to me. Guys, I've never said I'm really good at observations. For somebody over 30, it becomes like, oh, you like Pokemon? But obviously, we're the ones that grew up with that. That happened when we were... So that's a fine line.
Yeah.
But I do see what you're saying. That would be something like, oh... You played Pokemon Red and you would play the new ones, and it feels weird, but it's not.
No.
Okay, Nate, your hypothesis was right. There is no weird things.
Of course I'm right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well.
Is that it for your news?
That's it.
All right, I got 2 bits of news.
Ah, fuck.
And one is dealing with the Avatar 2.
Ooh, the Way of Water. Okay.
And how many views it got in the first 24 hours.
Too many?
So it was sitting above The Rise of Skywalker.
I can't believe that. That one got so many.
Incredibles 2.
Oh, fuck that.
The Black Widow.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
And it didn't beat out the one above this in this list, which was F9.
Oh, fuck. Of course, people were watching F9 just to laugh at that fucking trailer.
It got 148 million views in the first 24 hours.
And now it's the all-time highest?
No, I don't know if it's the all-time highest. It's just this list that they came out with. I'm sure.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Because F9's all-time highest, but I wonder
this list.
By how much it beat it by.
Yeah, because I feel like Infinity War and
I thought Endgame would have beat the shit out of that.
I'm sure Endgame is higher than what these are.
Or because I even thought at the time Spider-Man got some of the biggest.
Home, yeah.
It's like every single one beats the last
like I said,
one.
this is their list. They didn't really use a lot because they have the Rise of Skywalker on here, not the Last Jedi or anything like that.
Right. But I do remember the last, or no, sorry, not the Last Jedi, the Rise of Skywalker got the views because of the hype of hearing Palpatine laugh at the end. And it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but at the same time, that was the last one in the trilogy where the first 2 were kind of like, what's going on here? So
you would think The Force would still beat it, right? The Force Awakens, because
I'm sure the Force Awakens beat it. Like I said,
whose list is this?
This
Live
is
Live Science?
comicbook.com.
Oh, no, so they should know.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So it's probably, like I said, they just grabbed a list of movies to kind of give you an idea what it beat and what it didn't beat.
Okay.
But either way, I was like, I feel like it's going to do fine in theaters.
Which is fine. They got all those views, but they all left with the same thing. Huh.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
Right? No one's interested in water.
I guess we'll see what they do in water.
Right.
They telling you, just make The Abyss 2. At least do that sequel, Cameron.
He won't. And the other thing I got was about Apple.
What about Apple?
They are canceling iPods. iPods are over. How do you feel about that?
Finally? I mean, our phones are iPods now.
Yeah.
Like, my iPhone is an iPod.
Yeah.
And I have Spotify on it, so it's not like I'm even saving my own database here, my own library. You know what, actually, when you say that, I didn't know they were still being made. So let me just reset everything I just said, because I didn't even know that was still a thing. I know they got rid of the Shuffle and the Nano. They kept, like, slowly taking those out of rotation.
Yeah.
Mel, this is the good time for the Zune to come back.
I still have my original Zune.
See, you seem like a Zune guy.
Yeah. Zune.
That's Mazda. How do you feel about it? Did you even know they were still making them?
I think I got the last Nano.
The last one ever made? That's pretty cool. You have like an authentication certificate?
No. Damn it, I should have got one.
Signed by Jobs. He was still alive when that one came out, right?
I don't know. Because it was the 7th generation?
Oh, maybe not.
I want to say? Okay. I don't know. But either way, yeah, I got it. I like it just because I just like my music on there, and that's it.
But doesn't you have a Samsung?
Yeah.
Doesn't that just...
I don't use that when I go running.
Why?
Just because it's big and bulky and it's annoying.
I go running with something like that.
Yeah?
My phone.
Oh.
It was a phone joke.
Okay.
Mother
Okay.
retroactively turn off the pod. Okay. Well, you know what? C'est la vie.
Yep. It's gone.
It's gone. If you have any, good luck. Hold on to them because now they're just gonna be worth some money probably.
Yeah,
in a
I'm sure
museum in the
first
future.
generations, all that.
Yeah. I loved my first generation one, the big clunky white one with the silver back and
Yeah.
yep.
The pad when you scroll.
Oh yeah, the little clicker because it had the
Yeah.
haptic feedback, so you know you were doing something. And then when they got rid of that, it was very hard to navigate some of those.
Yeah.
that scroll wheel just down to the bottom. You're like, well, I don't know how to find the M's. And then it started like they were like, well, now we have to pop up with like the large letters so that you can see where
When
you're
try to
going.
Scrolling fast.
Yeah. Guys, we're just talking about IT now and technical
Yes.
stuff. So
Totally.
we're engineers.
iTunes.
This is an engineer podcast now.
Wires.
Wires. AC. DC.
Oh, it's a band.
That's true.
All right. Well, with that, we can move on to our themes.
You guys excited for us to talk about something we don't know about as well?
Yes, exactly.
Well, what theme should we go with first?
Let's start with painting.
Okay, that's the one I was going to go with.
All right.
Perfect.
Good.
Well, what do you got for us on painting?
Well, painting is very broad.
Broad strokes, they may say.
Yes. And I just was like, all right, let's see. I'll look up graffiti. It's a type of painting.
Oh, okay.
So I just wanted to narrow it down rather than keeping it so open.
Abstract, if you will. Which is a type of painting, guys. I've got the list.
This is going to get me to leave the pod.
If that's the impression you
So
get.
I don't know if you want to start with yours.
Guys. So, I mean, you can start with it because I've got the different styles. I could just, unless you want to finish with that style, because this does not go through graffiti.
Okay, I can start, yeah.
Oh, I think we're saying the same thing, but go ahead and start.
All right. Calm down.
What? I'm full of rage. Now you're shuffling. Dude, he has a stacked printout of papers. This is the first time I've seen this on the pod. He came fucking prepared. There's a folio, there's a briefcase he clicked open.
Yep. Had a combination lock on it and everything.
God.
Don't know who needs this information, but I want it locked. So, graffiti, the term graffiti comes from Greek graphein, meaning to scratch, draw, or write, and thus broad definition of the term includes all forms of inscriptions on walls.
Okay, so like, would cave painting?
Yes,
count?
that's when it first started like,
Oh.
dating back to was cave paintings. It's
That's
like
cool.
the first graffiti. They don't know if that was either to tell a story of the hunt or to prepare them for the hunt.
Oh, okay.
Like
they
get 'em
weren't
hyped up or something.
They weren't worried about like keeping track of history. At that point they didn't care about.
Well, yeah, they don't know if that's what
Yeah.
it was or if it was the other.
Right. I feel like it's probably more like utilitarian where they're like, I need to do this to
This is their plan.
This is their their
Yeah.
X's and O's on the Madden football chart.
All right, when I go left, you go right. So, yeah. Also, during World War II, it became popular for soldiers to write the phrase, Kilroy was here,
Kilroy.
along a simple sketch of a bald figure with a large nose peeking over a ledge on surfaces along their route. The motivation behind this simplified, like early graffiti, was to create a motif of connection for these soldiers during their difficult times, cementing their unique brotherhood amongst foreign land.
And it came in the form of saying Kilroy was here?
Yeah, Kilroy was here.
do
I
we
don't
know
know
what
the
that
name
means?
Kilroy. It doesn't say anything about it.
I've heard that before,
but yeah, so here's the drawing for Todd.
oh yeah, it's the guy with like the big nose hanging down.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a what is the name of that? It's definitely a caricature, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't. It's like Squidward
Yeah.
poking his head over the
Squidward,
wall.
yeah. Or Bone from the comics.
Bone, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it's got the bald head. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. Like, just like as you're walking along, like, oh yeah, fellow soldiers have been here. Just kind of,
That kind of, I bet you puts you at ease a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
hey, this is not, we're in foreign territory, but it feels a little bit more known if you know
Yeah.
that other groups have been there.
so I feel like that would have been kind of nice.
Yeah, Kilroy, okay.
But as graffiti grew, people started doing on walls, and it evolved from there to where it got to subway cars.
Yes, and
And
trains.
that was, that was the huge thing because everyone realized if I get on a train or a subway car, it's moving. It's always going to be seen.
Right.
It's not just going to be one stationary wall or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's always going to be moving around. And so that became huge in the graffiti community for everyone wanting to see it on a train or subway.
I've always wondered about the graffiti community because how the fuck would you know whose random ass tag name that was? If you're in Chicago and a train moved across the country, you wouldn't be like, "Oh shit, that's TLK. Wow, that's no." Yeah. Like, how do you know? You're just like, "Well, that's a cool design," because you're like tagging it with stuff that no one's gonna know. This random dude that came up there and scrawled that. But I mean, I would assume that heavier known groups or cliques of them would know each other, kind of like gang movement stuff. I don't want to like associate graffiti with gang. That's not what I'm saying. But in that same idea, like you would know just from prominence of like people traveling and talking about it, being like, "Hey, that's my guy from this city" or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, I was like, "Yeah, it's interesting," but man, just to like coordinate all that, I feel like a pain in the ass.
Right. Well, when we were driving to Free Comic Book Days, this kind of what made you think of it too. It was like that giant tower. And it's in the middle of nothingness, so you'd have to have a giant-ass fucking ladder to get there.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way to
paint
paint
that. Like a cherry picker or something even.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who rented out a cherry picker? This is who we find out.
It's the Excel company. They're moonlighting.
But yeah, I like it. Like, graffiti, don't get me wrong, it looks great.
Sometimes.
But yeah, if it's done right.
Yes.
And that's also the other thing is, as long as it's approved, not just like, I tagged it because... guess what? I just wanted to vandalize something.
Yeah, here are my initials. And it's over. When they do it over glass, that's annoying.
Yeah. So I guess also in 1984, the MTA, which was...
Is that the Mass Transit Authority?
Yep. They launched a clean car program to eliminate graffiti on subway cars. So pretty much what would happen was they would halt the subways from going anywhere if there's graffiti on it.
Oh, wow.
Until it was cleaned off. So Lieutenant Steve Mona recalls one day when the ACC crew hit 130 cars in a yard in Coney Island.
That's a crew of taggers?
I'm guessing. Yeah.
Okay.
Even though like they hit that many cars, the MTA opted not to provide service, so they didn't even put any of those cars out, so it delayed a lot of people.
Shit, so that... does that reward that group for being like, well, we caused all this holdup? Or like, they're like, oh shit, I was going to use that next.
A, it screws them, like, yeah, rewards them like, yeah, we caused it, or B, it's more for the people being like, all right, we see them, fuck these people.
Right, well, so more motivation to report it. Gotcha. Yeah. That's not smart.
So I was like, that's kind of crazy, though, just to halt that much just because of graffiti and the way it went.
Well, what do they do here in town to stem graffiti? Idea. Well, you do know it's all the electrical boxes.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
everything's painted by an actual artist now. Like you can drive by and see them, painting. They've got their whole kit. Mm-hmm. So I know other cities have adopted this, but I know Fort Collins started that pretty early on. Yeah. Or at least northern Colorado, where all of the places that usually got tagged, they hire in an artist and they come in and make cool portraits and like colorful things. So it deters taggers for just painting over, because it's like, well, now I'm spraying over somebody else's work, and that just feels rude. So you're almost like going after their morality. Yep. But apparently it works.
Yeah. But I mean, some people are famous from it. So, Banksy.
Yes, Banksy.
There's Zevs from Paris. And then LA is Shepard Fairley.
I thought Banksy was in LA.
Bristol. Banksy is from Bristol, London.
Really?
Yes.
I thought Banksy was in America.
No.
You learn something new every day. Right here on the pod, guys. Remember, when you learn Banksy was not in America, that is the end of side. Thank you.
Yeah. A lot of people, like, that are graffiti artists, look at those, though, people as, like, sellouts because they got so big.
But Banksy you don't even know who that fucker is.
No, you don't.
And he doesn't sell it?
No, he doesn't. Well, he has, like, a museum, though, because there's, like...
Well, somebody did it for him. He didn't do it. He's not making money off of it.
No.
And he even did that one where he had that painting that shredded. It built it into a shredder, so when they sold it at auction, once it sold, it started going through and it started shredding his painting. And everybody's like, oh, fuck. And it, like, broke halfway through, but the damage was done. Yep. So, like, Banksy doesn't want to profit off of this. That's the whole point of it.
So, I don't know. I always thought it was weird, too, though, like, graffiti artists... Like, how do you even sell that art? Like, if it's on a brick wall, it's like, all right, bust out this fucking brick wall.
I don't know. You can't. People are then making prints of it, right? They become like tourist spots. People go stand next to them and like pose in them. Like the big angel wings are kind of the thing right now.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I just always thought of that weird. I could see someone actually breaking out a chunk.
Yeah, you can't really sell out as a graffiti artist.
You could, maybe.
Unless you're being like AT&T. Like, oh, shit. Yeah. Well, yeah, that I could see us if they were doing that. But I don't think they are.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just thought it was interesting, like, the idea of selling their art.
Right. That is interesting. Okay.
And then that's kind of a lot of the main gist for it. One of the other things I found, though, for graffiti was called reverse graffiti. And I was like, oh,
Reverse
it's really,
graffiti.
it doesn't deal with painting at all. So pretty much it is a method by which artists create images on walls or other surfaces by removing dirt from a surface.
Oh, like power washing.
Yeah. So I was like, that's kind of interesting because people look at it and like that wall, it's all pollution that they've kind of washed off or dirt or anything like that. So it kind of makes you think about it a little bit more.
No, that's cool. And so we've all done reverse graffiti when we write "wash me" on the back of a car.
Yep, we all have.
Guys, we're all artists.
Honestly, wash your car because fucking being behind dirty cars and rocks flying off.
Yeah. Is that what you got for the graffiti?
Yep.
Well, I will then go through the different types of painting, like I wouldn't say like the most like accepted, because graffiti is an accepted form of it, but this is like, the classical stuff.
Okay.
So you have, and this is going to be, guys, buckle in, this is going to be so riveting, okay? You've got, of course, oil painting, which is a slow-drying medium that's made from color pigments suspended in oil. And then due to its long drying time, artists can take their time producing the work. It's like the most popular form of painting is oil. Acrylic, which I know is, I think a lot of up-and-coming artists use acrylic. I always hear it as like it's kind of like the cool way to do painting.
Okay.
And that's the water-soluble paint that dries quickly. It's non-toxic. It's cost-effective, which is why a lot of up-and-coming artists use it. It often makes for the go-to choice for painters of all skill levels. And this is according to My Modern Met.
Okay.
And I think it's kind of part of the Met Museum type stuff. Then, of course, you got watercolor. And I feel like we all did watercoloring when we were in like elementary school.
I like watercolor, though. I feel like it's kind of almost top of my list. No.
After I saw the elementary school one.
Yep.
It still looks great. People do great work with watercolors. It's known for the transparent layers they create. Watercolor paint remains soluble even when dry. That means artists can go back and make corrections after it's done. And so, but then you also have to protect it very carefully so that nobody fucks it up after the fact. There's one called, I'd never heard of this, gouache. It's Gouache.
Gouge?
No, there's no G
Gouge, like, cut open your blood and just go, no.
That's a painting.
Yeah.
The painting of life.
Wow.
Guys, don't ever say we're not highbrow on this pod. Well, gouache, I'll just say, is this type of paint dries matte and is a heavier paint due to the chalk that's incorporated into it. Gouache also has characteristics similar to acrylic in that it's an opaque paint. And then you've got pastel. That's known as dry painting. We all know pastels, popular since the 16th century, and their stick form and lack of drying time make them an easy and portable solution for artists. The most popular pastels are known as soft pastels. I think that's more where you get like sidewalk chalk and shit too, and all that. Like a lot of pastels are for Easter. It's that kind of thing. And then there's encaustic, which is hot wax painting, and it dates back to ancient Egypt and involves. It's hot. That's hot, man. It's fucking hot. And it involves adding pigment to hot beeswax. The resulting paste is then typically applied to prepared wood. So, right. Nate, that's the one you should keep an eye on if you ever want to paint your stuff.
Hot wax on wood. Got it.
Yes, hot wax painting. So those were the styles. Those were like the different types of modern painting methods. The famous styles then you get into are more the ones we will recognize as like modernism, in the 1860s, 1970s, like all the way through there. It's the radical way of artists, in the modern day and age with no boundaries set from like the traditional painters.
Yeah.
That's like Nighthawks. That's that diner scene by Edward Hopper, where it's like the outside of like that corner diner.
Okay.
It's a really, obviously famous one. Impressionism. That's from Paris in the late 19th century. Some of the features of Impressionism include the use of common and ordinary objects, thin brushstrokes, and unusual angles. So that's kind of like more blocky things that's like, well, I think that's a face, and it's like you can see things in there. It's the impression of it.
All right.
I get it. That's Claude Monet. He did his one impression, Sunrise, and it's like the lake. And so everybody knows Monet. Abstract, which is the expression of reality that is illustrated but not in the truest form, can be considered as an abstract form of art. I think those two sentences, I hope you understood that. It is the true product of radical thought, this website says.
Now, what art did Donatello do? Or Michelangelo? Or Raphael?
They did the art of cowabunga.
Yeah.
But the true abstract painting to understand is Jackson Pollock, who there's a big debate on whether that's art or not. I'm on the team of not art.
Same here. For me, it's not.
Because if I can create it.
If I can, or
if I can do it by accident.
A toddler.
Yeah, a toddler.
Yes.
That's a horrible nickname I had when I was.
That is a good one.
You just thought about that one?
Yeah.
They used to call me that. What?
This is the first time you ever like...
By accident, I'm editing this out so no one gets this. Anyway.
You toddler.
Don't you fucking do it. I called you Nate the Great. How dare you? Then there is expressionism, which is the overflow of human emotions portrayed through the artist's point of view. Think about The Scream by Edvard Munch. That's the one where he's like, it's like kind of warped face. Yeah. He's holding it. It's almost like Kevin McAllister in Home Alone.
Yep.
And then you've got cubism, which we see in Pleasantville a bit there. And that is, this is actually a quote that somebody said about cubism. It's everything in nature takes its form from the cylinder, the cone, or the sphere. That's the belief, and so people make art after that. Like everything boils down to these shapes. And then you have surrealism, which is 20th century, also in France. France brought about a lot of this painting stuff because they're just cooler than us. And this is the art form sought to release the creative potential of the mind by irrational juxtaposition of images. This one you'll think of Salvador Dali, who did, the clocks that are melting.
Okay. Yeah.
And actually, when I was looking up this, he created one called The Great Masturbator in 1929. Okay. And it's inspired by Sigmund Freud about sexuality. So it's not like a different form of masturbation that we're not used to. But it is, it's like a big blocky object. And I remember there's like a bust of a man nearby the face of the woman. So you could look into that and be like, okay, Freud.
Yeah.
So Sigmund and Dali really liked each other. Then there's the last few were like Chinese style. They think it's the oldest form of artistic traditions, which used calligraphy as a part of their technique and never used oil for painting. Like, they never did that.
Okay.
Japanese was to produce a painting only using black ink. Indian style, which was Mughal miniature paintings of kings and princes. Rajput paintings of romance, devotion, heroism, and courtly life. Tanjore paintings considered most important from South India. And then they were like full of miniature details. They're really cool. Like if you look them up in these styles.
It's one of those where it's hard. Like, all right, guys, we're here on a podcast talking to you about art. I understand it's hard to visualize.
It's totally hard. But that's why I gave you the picture. Or I said which painting is related to that. Guys, I said riveting. Let me finish this. Madhubani style, which is traditionally created by women in Bihar. And then the last style is animal style, and that is food created by the fast food establishment In-N-Out. Thank you.
All right.
So just let me get to that one. That's all I wanted was to get to the last style. And then I looked up, like, the oldest ever painting was found by archaeologists in Indonesia. And that was actually recently that came about. And that was at least 45,500 years ago. Damn. And it was a cave painting of a wild pig.
That's awesome that it's still, like, intact.
Yeah. And they said they had found it like a decade ago or something like that, and just hadn't aged it yet, hadn't like figured out what it, and they finally did. It was like, oh shit, this might be the oldest one there ever existed. You know what? The Mona Lisa, of course, popped up, and I heard it's not as impressive in person. It's much smaller than you think it's going to be.
It is.
Which is not what she said. Okay.
So the dimensions for the Mona Lisa is 2 feet 6 inches by 1 foot 9 inches.
God damn.
So pretty much the width is just a little bit bigger than a ruler.
That's so insane that it's that small.
2 rulers in height, roughly. 2.5.
That blows my mind.
Yeah, you're thinking Mona Lisa, you're thinking like a movie-style poster size.
Which they always present it as a giant poster-size picture.
But no, it's just small.
To be that famous, though, the detail is probably pretty striking to be in that small of a space. Because I think you get away with more when you build it bigger, but... Yeah. And of course, my favorite artist of all time is Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. I was thinking about going into Bob Ross on this.
I almost did, but there's like
happy accidents.
Yes, his happy trees and his happy accidents, and I always put on Bob Ross so I could fall asleep, take naps. Because I can't usually take naps, but back in the day, you throw on Bob, dude.
Oh yeah,
I'm out like a light. Yeah.
We actually one time did a Bob Ross painting where we painted along with Bob Ross.
Oh,
it was like a little party thing. We're like, all right, we'll see how this goes
with wine and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And fuck, we had to pause Bob a lot.
Because is he moving on too fast?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We can't move that fast.
He is quick. When he does trees, like, and he does that little slap.
Oh, the slap on the... to get all the paint off.
Dude, that guy fucked, let's be honest. To anybody in the Bob Ross estate, we mean that with all... I
think, they should understand, because...
that hair? Oh, God damn.
If I could pull it off.
A fro? Yeah. That takes us right into sitcoms.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
It does. All right. Well, do you want to start this off, or do you want me to start this off?
You know I have to start this off because I have a wiki definition.
Oh, yeah.
A sitcom
Clipping.
for situational comedy. Nate also has it. Nate, you actually do me the favor and read me the Wikipedia definition of sitcoms.
A sitcom, clipping of situational comedy, is a genre of comedy centered on a fixed set of characters who mostly carry over from episode to episode.
Yep.
Is that what you had?
That's what I had, and I
All
deleted
right.
the rest because it was not part of anything.
Yeah.
Yep, you same thing? Guys, this
That's
is why
all I wrote down.
Oh, you wrote it down?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Holy shit, he wrote it, guys. I copy and pasted. When I was reading that, though, did you see a little bit beyond that? It was like critics disagree on what is considered a sitcom. And so I was going to ask, I am on one side, I want to see where you are, that a sitcom should have a laugh track.
It's all right. I feel like sitcom under half hour.
Okay.
It should be comedy based for sure.
Okay.
I feel like that's a main gist of it for me.
So, but I mean, they listed shows that aren't necessarily comedy on there as sitcoms.
Yeah.
I think it has to have the studio audience. I think it has to have a laugh track or something like that. I think it's a setup punchline. You're like Everybody Loves Raymond. You're in that fucking main living room, or Seinfeld, you're in his main apartment for most of it. And if you switch to it, it's a static thing, and then you're talking, there's laughs, they move along.
Yeah.
I am on the critic's side of it needs to be that style.
Okay. Then what's the other? Just a TV show?
Just a dramedy. They said, like, then it just matches every other fucking TV show.
Yep.
Like, I think that's a specific piece to that. But I don't know. I've always just, when I was growing up, sitcom always meant laugh track to me.
Yeah. Well, you've seen a lot of sitcoms, you would say?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I got some trivia for Todd today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, with
Happy
the
day.
trivia, you know, you guys can play along and
Play
tell
with
me,
yourselves.
Well, you can tell me how much more you got right than Todd did.
Probably a lot.
Honestly, you can lie. I'll believe it.
He's gullible.
So, with that in mind, let's get to it.
I'm scared but excited.
Which character on Friends frequently exclaims, "We were on a break"?
That was Ross.
All right, all right.
I know that one, yeah.
I didn't have to go through the multiple choice.
Hell no.
What does the Andy Griffith show's Barney Fife keep in his shirt pocket?
Oh, fuck. I love the Andy Griffith show, too. A
Jail.
comb? Oh, no. Yeah, give me the...
Jail key,
Okay.
candy, bullet, utility knife.
Candy.
No, it was a bullet.
It was a bullet.
Yes.
He's a funky dude. And it's Don Knotts,
Yeah.
who was in Pleasantville.
All right. How does George Costanza, fiance, die on Seinfeld?
He makes her lick all the envelopes for the wedding invitations, and they poison her.
Because it's the cheap
Yeah,
brand.
it's the cheap one he got.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Which character becomes a wanted fugitive during the final season of The Office?
Oh, Creed.
Yep, that is correct.
Yeah.
Gosh, Todd's killing it.
I didn't get I'm going to do the Barney Fife. It's going to bother me. Okay.
Which actor on Full House wore fake teeth?
Well, I'm going to need help on this one.
Dave Coulier,
Yes.
Bob Saget, Mary-Kate Ashley Olsen, or John Stamos?
Coulier.
No, it was the twins.
The twins?
Because they were teething at different times.
Oh,
And
okay.
so
So
they had
that's a
to.
trick question.
Yes,
You
it
little
is.
son of a bitch. I always thought because he did the beaver, the buck beaver.
Oh, yeah.
But, okay.
Who was the captain of the Love Boat? Love Boat.
I'm going to need the names. My parents watched that shit. I never did.
Captain Isaac Washington.
Oh.
Captain James T. Kirk.
Okay, that's out.
Captain Merrill Stubbing. Or Captain Gopher Smith.
Isaac Washington.
Captain Merrill Stubbing.
God damn it. Now it's going downhill. This is not a love boat. This is a hate boat.
Which actress lied about her age when she auditioned for That 70s Show?
Ooh. I think it was the Mila Kunis. Wasn't she too young at the time?
You are correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Producers wanted everyone over 18 to work around our restrictions.
Yep.
And she stated, "Oh yeah, I turned 18 on my birthday." And then later,
my
in an interview-
birthday.
later in the interview, she was like, "I never claimed which one."
Oh, God. Well,
So,
she got famous, so good for her.
who was the first actor to be nominated for an Emmy for the same character on 3 different sitcoms?
Ooh. I need the...
Robin Williams, Andy Griffith,
Ooh.
Kelsey Grammer, or Lisa Kudrow?
Lisa Kudrow, I don't think did. She's just from Friends. Kelsey Grammer, he had a small bit part in Cheers. I don't think he would have gotten nominated for that. Oh, give me the first two again.
Robin Williams.
That's right.
And Andy Griffith.
Oh, shit. But Andy Griffith had a long career. I think it was him because he's the Dick Van Dyke Show and everything.
It was Kelsey Grammer.
Was it?
Yep.
What did he get nominated for besides?
I didn't write down the list.
Nate, I need to know. I thought all he did was Frasier. And then I don't think he would get nominated as a bit part on fucking Cheers or something.
I can't remember what else it was.
Well, you know what? Andy Griffith and Dick Van Dyke and all that, he deserved it. Whatever his name was.
Which sitcom opens with a shot of the main character heading down to the fishing hole?
Oh, that's Leave It to Beaver, right?
No.
Is that Andy Griffith's show?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
What was the most watched episode of Friends?
Oh.
I can give you the titles.
Sure.
The last one. The one after the Super Bowl.
Okay.
The one where Ross and Rachel. The one where Rachel has a baby.
The one with Ross and Rachel.
It was the one after the Super Bowl.
God damn it.
Because it aired right after the Super Bowl.
And thing is, I thought that was a trick question. I thought it was because I went, of course it's going to be the Super Bowl one. This has really turned into a dumpster fire. But I knew, okay, I did know the Andy Griffith one because I can picture him walking with a fishing rod. I don't know why I said Leave It to Beaver. I thought it was a trick because you already gave me a fucking, god damn it, this test.
All right. Which character on The Office was originally an assistant casting director on the show?
BJ Novak?
We got Stanley Hudson.
So no.
Phyllis Vance.
Oh, okay.
Kevin Malone.
Oh.
And Angela Martin.
Ooh, that's tough. Angela?
No, it was Phyllis.
What's it, Phyllis? Wow.
So, yeah, the producers loved her so much when she was reading lines with the other cast members.
Yeah. Okay.
They wrote that part just for her for the show.
That's interesting. Whoever knew that one, good job.
Yeah.
I saw BJ Novak worked like behind the scenes a lot too.
Okay. How many different actors played Topanga's parents on Boy Meets World?
Oh, fuck if I know.
Do you want multiple choice?
Yeah, I guess.
3, 7, 9, 5.
Wow. I was hoping one would be 0 or something. Let's go bigger and go home. Let's go 9.
It was 5.
Shit. Who got that one? Guys, if anybody has gotten some of these, right. Google's your friend.
Which popular 80s sitcom killed off mom? Full House.
Yep.
Different Strokes.
Yep.
Who's the Boss?
Oh.
All of these.
Oh, all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That was like a definite
Yeah.
That's the only thing that
Did
says
you watch
all
any of
these.
those?
Full House.
Because definitely that one. But then I know that the last one also was that because they moved in and it was a whole thing.
Yep. Sticking with Full House, which actor tried to get the Olsen twins fired from Full House?
Ooh, fired.
Yep.
Give me the names.
We got John Stamos.
So it's the name.
Lori,
Lori Loughlin.
Lori Loughlin, Bob Saget, or Dave Coulier?
Laughlin.
No, John Stamos. He disliked how much they cried.
Stamos. I respect that, Stamos. I respect it. Lori Loughlin got into all the legal trouble recently.
Yeah.
God, I'm using too much real world knowledge to like base my opinion. It's ruining all of this.
Yeah. All right. The title character from Sabrina the Teenage Witch first appeared in which comic book?
I don't know. Oh, Archie?
Yep, Archie's Madhouse, issue number 22.
Guys, they did it. You tell me anybody else that fucking nailed that, okay?
What is the real name of Marcel the monkey from Friends?
Oh, give me the names.
Jack, Binks, Boo, Katie.
Katie.
Yep, Katie. The monkey was a female, even though they played him as a male on the show.
A little Shakespeare in Love action here.
Yes. What is the nickname for the tent that serves as the quarters for the senior surgical staff on MASH?
Give me the
The swamp, the tank, the cooler, the cave.
Ooh, the swamp.
Yes.
Okay, because it's musty and muggy and
Yep.
probably gross, yeah.
And the last question here is, which Brady Bunch character utters the now famous catchphrase, Marsha, Marsha, Marsha?
Jan.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got it. As far as tallying goes, I did not keep track of what.
That's probably for the best. I started off strong, finished strong. Middle, we don't talk about that.
But By the
I was
way,
talking about Malcolm in the Middle.
if you hear anything, someone is scratching at the door.
Oh, is that was?
Yeah.
Oh. I know Nate's like newspaper shuffling and things are happening. My chair's creaking, dogs are guys, it's a madhouse.
It is.
It's a madhouse. But at this point...
We're all mad here, yes.
yeah, that's what I was going with. Oh, and before we get to the next segment, Heimdog is now back in the room chomping at the bit. He is right on cue. You son of a bitch. So if you hear anything, well, you know what it is. And he may get kicked out again. We'll see.
Yep.
But to go on from... he's chomping at me, dude. To go on to the top sitcoms of all time, I know Paste Magazine put together a list of 100, but again, they just chose
subjective.
Every TV show in the world that didn't fit my categories. Okay. So I just kind of pulled out some main ones. And let's see if you've seen any of these. This is interesting. Okay. Welcome Back, Kotter from the 70s.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I think that gave Travolta his breakout. He played one of the high school kids.
Okay.
Big Bang Theory.
Yep. Know that one.
And have you finished the last 2 seasons?
Nope.
Me either.
Still have yet to get to it.
I think we've mentioned that on here, but we just never finished the last 2. We both fell off at the exact same time.
Yeah. It just...
I think it was right before Penny and...
I think we lost
Leonard
interest.
got married.
And then, the previews came out of like...
Yes, it spoiled it.
Yeah, them getting married and sort of like, oh, what the fuck? Why bother?
Right. And if we spoiled that for you, it's been years. Let's see. And then you've got Will and Grace.
Okay, yep, know that one.
Which was a big step forward for, LGBTQ representation on the TV screen. Yep. That was a big deal. Gilligan's Island.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
iconic opening song. How I Met Your Mother.
Yep, I saw it. I never finished that one, though.
Okay, I think I've seen episodes out of order just randomly. Like if somebody was like, "Oh, it's on," and it's never been my choice. I've never finished. Obviously, I don't know anything about it, which I'm kind of glad because I've heard it shits the bed at the end. So
yeah.
Did you ever see Newhart, which followed the Bob Newhart show?
Nope.
And it's the infamous ending that broke everybody's minds when they watched it.
Oh.
So the Bob Newhart show ran for a very long time, and then Newhart came out, and Bob Newhart came back and played a whole new character. It kind of got like things would nonsensically happen in that show.
Yeah.
And at the very last episode, the very end of it, he wakes up with his wife and his character as the Bob Newhart show and said, I had this weird dream. So they made it a whole dream.
Okay.
They made the whole show a dream.
Was that like the first time they ever did like, hey, it's a dream? I
think so, yeah.
Okay.
Because they're like, oh, none of this made sense. Somebody pitched him the idea. It was like, should we just have you wake up?
It just became a cop-out. Like, oh, they woke up and it was a dream.
It was a dream, yeah. Which no one likes that anymore.
It's an easy cop-out, though.
It is. But I think this one gets away with it because it was like the first of its kind, and it was like a fun show anyway, and you didn't care like, oh my gosh, what happens to these characters?
Yeah.
But it was like, oh, the other wife was completely made up and everything. So
yeah, no, that's fair.
What about Married with Children?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ted Bundy.
Yes.
That was a great one. The shoe salesman, the football player, his kids. Yeah.
Everybody that peaked in high school.
Yep.
That's the show of him. Yeah. I love that show. And I remember we went to Europe and it was weird. And then they got, I think 7 was their kid. And then the dog started talking.
Yeah.
You remember they started to pull out all the tropes that everybody again starts to copy and go, well, things are getting stale. Let's add a child. And you're like, that ruins every show. Nate, are you recording me?
No.
Okay, what are you doing?
I just have my list ready.
Oh, you got your list.
I got another list here, Todd.
Wow, shit.
Yeah.
Guys, I got paranoid. I never know what he does over there, And then, of course, Friends is on the top list.
I think that's one everyone knows.
Yes. And actually, we were talking about the last one, the name of the finale.
Yeah.
That was actually an episode I saw with a bunch of people in Denver for a party. I'd never seen another episode. So I watched the very last one with everybody before I saw they actually got into the show. And years later, I'd start to see bits and pieces. I know all the storylines. I've never actually watched every episode. I always enjoy
like a good watch party for a season finale.
Yeah. We used to do that for Lost.
Yeah.
Weekly watch parties. Then you've got MASH.
Yep.
Once again.
Oh, yep. That's very... If it's not like sports or something like that, it's MASH on TV at my parents' house.
Yeah.
That was always my go-to for my dad. He loved that show. Still does.
Yeah. Did you know it still has the biggest finale viewing of all time?
Yeah.
It was the AC Nielsen, who counts that, said 106 million Americans watched the 2.5-hour finale titled Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, which only 11 TV shows have ever drawn more than 100 million viewers, according to Nielsen. And the other 10 all have the word Super Bowl in their title. So it's only matched by Super Bowls, and even then they haven't beaten MASH's finale.
Damn.
That's fucking power.
Yeah, that is.
And I remember it ended sad.
It's one of those, like, it's a show I feel like I need to go through and actually watch.
Yeah, because people respect the hell of it. And I remember saying, I've seen episodes here and there, but it was definitely like our parents, again, like you said, watched it.
Yep.
And it was about Vietnam.
Dad, I haven't watched it.
Ooh, turn off the pod.
Does MASH have a laugh track?
Yeah.
Okay.
I Googled a lot of these to hear, and I was like, I do recall them having laugh tracks.
So you just wanted to make sure, okay, I'm sound with what I'm saying.
Yes, because I was like, I'm pretty sure I remember.
Yeah,
I backed it up. Well, and I even read for MASH that they didn't initially have a laugh track, and then the studio was like, we should probably lighten this shit up and add a laugh track. And of course, as the seasons went on, they started to like, it got less and less. It was still there, but they didn't really focus on the laugh track because they're like, shit's real, man.
Yeah.
Like, this is really...
I feel like there's a point where you want to take away that laugh track and make sure it's not a huge part of the show.
Like, you're dealing with PTSD and stuff a lot, and it's like, you gotta... But,
okay.
The first ever sitcom was BBC's Penright's Progress in 1946 with Mary Kay and Johnny in the U.S. in 1947. So that was the first U.S. one in 47. The Brits beat us by 1 year. I looked up an article. It said sitcom history from the year you were born.
Okay.
And so in 1984, George Clooney, this is my year, of course, George Clooney gets his first recurring role. And that was, do you know what that was on? ER.
Oh.
Ironically, megastar George Clooney's first recurring role was on a sitcom called ER, spoiler, where he played an EMT. This role came a decade before he would be cast in the hour-long drama series ER, where he played Dr. Doug Ross. So that's where he got his big start. I remember seeing him on there.
Okay.
And then in Nate's year of 1991, a Fox sitcom features the first same-sex marriage. In the Fox sitcom Rock's uncle tells the family he's gay. The episode ends with Rock hosting a wedding for his uncle in his home. It was the first same-sex marriage featured on U.S. television, and other shows like Friends and Roseanne would follow suit. So yours is a much bigger deal than me and having George Clooney.
You hear that, guys?
He agrees.
I'm a much bigger deal.
And Jaime agreed, right on his cue.
Well, is that what you got for sitcoms?
That's what I finished off with sitcoms.
So I was curious, what was the most expensive sitcom ever?
Okay. So you're not counting my laugh track ones, right?
Probably not.
Okay, that's fair. Just for the audience.
So I was just curious because like sitcoms, they shouldn't cost a lot, really.
You wouldn't think because it's usually single cameras or one sound stage that gets shopped out. Yeah.
So first one we got is Married with Children.
Okay.
Which was $1 million per episode.
That was one of them. Wow.
And that's pretty old too, considering.
Is it because you're paying Ed O'Neill and Katie Seagal?
Probably.
Yeah. And I mean, of course, Christina Applegate starting up. I think Bud, the guy that plays him, is the only one that didn't really go on to do anything big.
Number 9, you got How I Met Your Mother.
Yep.
$2 million per episode.
Jesus. Is Friends the top?
Arrested Development.
Oh, really?
$3 million per episode.
They were all over the place. I'm sure their props and stuff was insane.
Seinfeld, $3.25 million.
Yep.
Cheers, which was $4 million.
Dude, Cheers was one fucking set most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's surprising.
This one kind of surprised me.
Although you're paying for Ted Danson and all them, I guess.
The Tick.
Really?
$5 million per episode. The new one.
The new one, yeah. But say because the other one was animated.
Yep.
Okay, wow. And that one failed.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shame.
Frasier, 7.3.
It's all the caviar they had on that set. And the dog they paid.
Number 3, Big Bang Theory at $9 million.
Okay, yep. This is the age of actors getting paid, though.
Yep. Number 2, Friends at $12.5 million.
It got beat because I remember when the Friends got their contracts. That was the biggest thing in the world.
Well, this one it's kind of iffy how you want to play it. Coming in at number 1, it was $25 million per episode.
Okay,
but I feel like it was WandaVision.
Oh,
like I see it.
That is a Disney production of like a movie split into chunks.
Mm-hmm. Like I see it because like they did a lot of the live laugh tracks. All
they
that.
did. They
like, went through
7 sitcoms in one. Yeah.
So
that makes sense though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that one technically counts because there was a laugh track in one. So we're good. We're good. He got it. It all aligns. What is your favorite sitcom of all time? You only recently got into Seinfeld. Track. Okay.
So I would say Scrubs.
Yeah. Scrubs popped up on the list for me.
But it doesn't have a laugh track.
Well, that's your definition of sitcoms.
So, all right. What's your favorite sitcom?
Well, in my favorite sitcom, then I would say, going by my rules, is, and it's a cop-out, Heimdall, I know, is Seinfeld. But there's a reason. I mean, most people are going to agree with that. It sounds like, oh shit, they're phoning in by saying that, but it's true. It's fucking long running. Syndication is fantastic. And I did actually write down one of my earliest favorites, and this was something I watched when I was a little kid, and I don't even know how it got on TV, but it was a little sitcom from the BBC called Are You Being Served? And it actually followed the misadventures and mishaps of the staff of the retail ladies and gentlemen's clothing department in the flagship department store of a fictional chain called Grace Brothers.
Okay.
And it was just like customers that would come in and them dealing with them. And
Yeah.
I love that fucking show. When I watched the clip today, laughed. I was like, still holds up. It's so good. I remember the characters. And
That's the important part. As long as you
Yeah.
can still enjoy it, what does it matter?
yeah, and apparently they just remastered all of them and put them on DVD and stuff. So
Nice.
get Are You Being Served?
All right.
And should that take us out of the theme? Should we get into the movie of the week?
That will take us into the movie.
Ooh, to a sitcom
Yes.
itself.
Which is
1998's
Pleasantville.
Yeah, so let's start right up at the top like we normally do. Directed by Gary Ross. Starring a big cast.
Yeah.
Were you surprised by some of the people you saw in here? Or did you know about them? Oh, you've seen it before.
Yeah, I've seen it before. So I saw it as a kid, younger.
Right.
And I was taken out of it by the black and white.
Yeah,
as
I
a
could
kid.
see
I was
that.
like, oh my gosh, what's going on here?
Yep. It's too highbrow for the net.
So, yeah.
But that's why I thought maybe because you bought the DVD recently.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it stars Tobey Maguire as David/Bud, Reese Witherspoon as Jennifer/Mary Sue, Joan Allen as Betty the mom, William H. Macy as George the dad. You've got Paul Walker as Skip, handsome motherfucker in this. Jeff Daniels as Bill, Marley Shelton as Margaret, and then, dude, Don fucking Knotts as the TV repairman.
Yeah.
And this man was a legend. I love Don Knotts. What is there not to say about Don Knotts? He's so great. But yeah, this came out in 1998. And did you get the warning at the beginning of the DVD that's like,
Yep.
adjust your
I
flesh
should
tones?
have wrote it down, but I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't either. But it's like, adjust your flesh tones to match it, because I won't even say the plot. Read it off from the back of that DVD.
All right. So when 90s teen David and Jennifer get zapped into a perfect suburbia of the black and white 50s sitcom Pleasantville, what results is a visionary adventure that Siskel and Ebert give 2 big thumbs up. They're trying to get around these freaking apprentices.
There's a lot of little information
Yeah.
buried in those.
Pleasantville's perfect people include a mild-mannered soda jerk, a socially repressed mom, and a father who always knows best.
Where's my dinner?
Yes. Honey, I'm home. But when 90s pop culture clashes with 50s family values, chaos ensues, turning the town of Pleasantville upside down and black and white into color.
That does not do it justice.
No.
But it almost makes it more like a popcorn flick. But this movie is way more nuanced and like deals with some serious issues than you remember it being.
Yep. So pretty much the way I look at like this movie, it holds up to today's date.
Yeah.
You can watch it and everything coincides with what's happening, whatever time era you're in.
Yeah. It matches up
It
the real world.
fits.
Yeah.
So
Women's rights, equality
Yep.
is huge in this. And we'll get to like, sometimes it hits you over the head with the way, I mean, one of the villains is called Whitey.
yeah.
And I don't even say like a villain. It's like there's not even really like a standard villain.
No, there's not.
But yeah, we'll get into it. And maybe this is the spoiler alert. That was a spoiler alert.
Yeah. So
Hope you heard that.
watch it.
Yeah, you should definitely watch it. I don't know where it is online or anything because we have
Nope.
the DVD, so we didn't do you the favor of finding where to stream it.
Sorry.
Our bad. Before we do jump in, I will say I looked it up, and according to GeoTarget, there are 11 real cities titled Pleasantville.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, at the beginning of the film, it shows like Pleasantville, where it all is.
As part of like the contest, the
Yeah.
movie contest.
And I was like, nope, not in Colorado.
No, yeah, I didn't. I think there might be like a tiny suburb or something called that, but there's no main city called Pleasantville. But David is obsessed with it. He knows it back and front. Like, it knows all the episodes, what the name of the cat is, and blah,
That's
blah, blah.
his life.
Yeah. So he's the stereotypical nerd, and Reese Witherspoon is the hot chick, the popular chick.
Yeah.
She calls herself the slutty chick. Like, I'm sick of being a slut. There's a little bit of slut shaming, little hints of it in there.
Yep.
But I think it's more for, how her character grows beyond just like being cared about how the Hawkeye thinks of her.
Yeah.
Which is when the date comes to the door and they're watching and he goes, knock, knock, knock. bitch. And he walks away and she screams. Dude, I always love how callous that dude is of like going to hit on her.
Like he's like, wow.
She wasn't there to open the door right when I knocked.
Yeah.
Bitch. It's so brutal, but it's so funny.
Man, if that were to happen, Todd would be yelling bitch at me all the time for how quick I answer the door here.
It's true. I always have to talk to your ring door.
Yeah.
You know what I forgot is that the movie actually starts with Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
It doesn't even say the end, I don't think, at the end, right?
No, not that I'm aware of.
I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah.
But I never remember it saying Once Upon a Time. Almost like this is a fairy tale. Which I will say it's like, I wrote down the 3 M's. It's magic, marathons, and mystery in this fucking show. Yeah. In this movie, I should say.
Oh, yeah. The mystery in it is good. It grabs you in.
Yeah.
Makes you want to just like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Especially with the TV repairman.
Yep, Don Knotts.
His character just being like, uh-oh, what's going on?
Right, like, what is he?
Yeah.
Is he an angel? Because through the whole thing, and again, even on this rewatch, and I've seen this movie a ton. I actually saw this movie in the theater when it came out.
Okay.
That's how cool I am. Not old. Cool. And I always, and even on this viewing, I was like, what is Don Knotts' like motivation? You never really understand it because you think he's a diehard Pleasantville person, but at the end, you almost go, oh, he was testing him the whole time because he's happy when they change at all. And I'm like, what the fuck is the purpose? I want to see the bigger world
for
of
like
this.
his interpretation, pretty much, like what you feel about him.
Yeah, and he's such a lovable guy. And I love when he's yelling at them and he hits the screen. Like, ow! And he like hits his finger on the TV because he's like trying to talk to them.
Yeah.
Well, he gets very upset. He storms off. Well, what did you mean?
His voice is so great for it.
It's so good. And this is obviously the juxtaposition between Pleasantville and the real world. Is the real world they show like a news clip or they do a montage of them going through life, and it's people are having money problems. There's STDs. People are depressed. There's climate change. Even when they cut to their house, there's a security car driving around outside. Yeah. To show you, like, shit's not safe. And as David says in there, it's more dangerous out here. It's scary.
Yeah. Well, there's that in the school system, the way it's done there. It's very just like dry eye kind of guy teaching the classes.
Yeah. It's basically a Bueller type guy. And I love the movie Pleasantville because it's a look into how we escape into these shows. Like, we talked about the sitcoms we loved. And, like, Scrubs was probably, like, a safe haven for you even when you were younger. It's like you put on that. Oh, you're in the world of JD and Turk and everything. And things are fun. You don't think about your life for that half an hour that it's on.
Yeah, you're in their life.
Yeah. And so this was definitely pleasant. You can see why David attached to this. Yep. And his mom is having depression issues. And the way that David becomes like the parent and even Jennifer becomes a parent to the mom and stuff like that. It's like they're teaching them the lessons. Just kind of cool to see that flipped on its head. I would love to know the world that exists around Pleasantville once they kind of, it's all spoiler, guys. So once they break open the world and at the end of the movie where things exist outside of Pleasantville, because there's that one scene, well, what's on the end of Main Street? Oh, well, silly. Nothing. The end of Main Street is just the beginning again. Yep. And you're like, this is fucking warped. I don't know how, I want to see the New Age movie of Pleasantville would be them walking to the end and having it switch back to the beginning. You'd see that instead of just having a cute idea of it. But I want to see, like, now when they open up the world, that Main Street keeps going, what does that other world look like? What is the rest
just getting hit by a car?
Right. Well, yeah. Did they learn about murder?
Well, yeah.
But what does that look like, though? Like, did the other places actually exist like Pleasantville? Is this a metaverse situation?
Right.
Not metaverse, a multiverse situation? Like, is there another
They just go
version?
into other sitcoms?
Yeah, because can David go back and forth?
They end up in Springfield.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, the Homer Simpson world there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Also, like, they really set the tone when you go into Pleasantville of how perfect it is.
Yes.
The fucking basketball scene.
I love the basketball scene.
Just everything. The way the team shoots. Swish, 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 swish.
I wonder how many times that took them to practice that one. But he kicks the ball and he goes in. He's like, oh, cool. Because it always bounces right back to you, too. Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
That would be so nice.
Right?
I remember, playing basketball on the curb and all that. You shooting that ball bounce off. And you're like, I can go chase that.
And you're like, well, that's
I don't want to, but...
That's it for my day. Yeah. I would have walked away. This movie actually, it sets the stakes very fast. Because I forgot a lot apparently, how fast things start to unravel in the world of Pleasantville because of their interactions. She takes Skip, Reese Witherspoon takes Paul Walker to Lover's Lane so fast, and I think I'm getting sick. And she's like, no, that's supposed to happen. Like, she fucks him immediately.
Oh yeah, very quickly. But on top of it, Toby's character is like, hey, don't fuck anything up. But he does the same fucking thing. He does.
He tries to be a little bit more tactful.
Yeah, but
she wants to burn it down.
He fucks it up. Yeah, by still saying like, no, do your own thing. It's okay. You can run the soda shop without me. You don't have to wait for me to prepare the burgers.
Yeah, there's no cheeseburgers. Well, because usually you put the lettuce on. He's like, well, is there lettuce? Yeah. Are the burgers cooked? Yeah. All right, well, you can do the cheese. And he gets, like, excited.
Yeah.
I love Jeff Daniels in this because you can see the wonder in his eyes of, like, oh, my God, I can do this by myself.
It's a whole new world to him. Like,
yeah.
oh, shit, I don't need you.
Yeah.
I was ready for, like, him to be like, you're fired.
Oh, right.
Like, just, like,
the
the
firing
point of,
doesn't exist in Pleasantville. And then he's like, when he comes back later and he's like, well, he walks to the front door and he's like, so I usually close the blinds and lock the door, but I didn't even do them in the same order. And it's like, oh, shit. And then, of course, that's the catalyst is when he sees the mom in the background. You're like, oh, this isn't ever supposed to happen. They never were supposed to cross paths, apparently. Yep. And you just unleashed hell.
They just lock eyes and they're like, oh.
This is like getting Margaret's cookies. Yeah. Oatmeal cookies, which is the big metaphor for getting her love.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, the basketball scene, and that's when, so she has sex with Skip, and then you see, I guess you do have like a little moment of the lady with the pink tongue and the bubblegum. Do you think the pink tongue is from a blowjob? Why is it just her tongue pink?
Nate? You know, movie makers having fun.
Oh, is that what it is? Yep. That was the old BJ tongue. So yeah, that immediately happens, and then you go into the basketball court, and Skip's telling the rest of the team. And I love Tobey Maguire. He's always like, "Oh shit," or "Oh god," like he's like he's always reacting to something bad happening. Yeah. And then they all miss their shots. Yep. And the guy's like, "Oh, when he first misses, like, stay away, get away from it, don't touch it.
Don't touch the ball. It's text. It's bad."
God, it's just funny to see these people's logic break internally over and over again.
I was thinking about this too, like Toby is in this movie. I'm like, is this how he got Spider-Man's role? Being like him as the high schooler, like maybe kind of nerd and all that.
Because you wouldn't think you would cast him as that.
No.
But he is good as like this chipper, bright-eyed Bud Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Parker. There it is. It's connected.
Oh, shit. Guys, Sam Raimi, we know what you did. We know who you are. So I'm surprised, I don't know why I'm surprised. I was going to say that actor that's on all the movies.
I know who you're talking about.
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell, yeah.
I was like, well, I'm surprised he wasn't in this, but we're talking about Sam Raimi had nothing to do with this. Guys, keep it pleasant.
Going back to the black and white, to the color.
Yep.
I'm always amazed by that effect of like...
I am too.
Keeping what little bit colored and the rest black and white.
Like just the bubblegum or just the rose?
Yeah.
Because that's the first time you actually do see it. When he sees the rose and he's like, what the fuck? And like, oh no, because when you're a kid, you don't know that the world's going to turn to color.
Exactly.
And that's how you know change is happening.
I guess...
Or what's more surprising is when the actor is in black and white and the world around them is not, too.
Yeah.
Just to single that out.
I'm wondering if they do it all green. So, like, it's a green flower. It's green bubble gum.
I don't know.
Just like a green screen effect.
Did you not do the behind the scenes?
No.
Usually you do, okay.
I know, but I'm wondering if that's what they did. So that way it's easy just to change the color.
Right.
Anything green, all right, we're going to make it pink this turn. Or, red, whatever it needs to be.
How do you think they did the final act when Big Bob yells and his face turns to color?
That's magic. That's straight movie magic.
That is, you're not wrong. It is movie magic. What about the tropes? Did you like how like they go to breakfast and she's got a pile of fucking everything? I was like, Nate, this is Nate's scene.
It looks so good, like everything there. But I was like, why are they getting the pancakes? The waffles are right there. Waffles are more superior than pancakes.
Debatable.
They are.
Ooh, I don't like Belgian waffles. Too much flour.
Yeah. Okay. Either way, it looked good. Even though it was black and white, I'm like, I'm there. I want it.
Yeah, it was waffles, biscuits, bacon, sausage, a fucking ham. I never understand the slap of ham.
Ham steaks, though, they're good.
But I mean, I only eat ham steaks on one day of the year, and that's Christmas.
Usually ham steaks we eat quite a bit.
I never eat ham steaks.
I do.
Wow, next time you make ham steaks, I'm coming over.
All right.
Black Forest ham with a little honey glaze.
Okay.
That's my menu item. Thank you. I'll put my reservation. What I actually wrote here says the breakfast spread, Nate. Because I knew you would just take that one over.
Oh, yeah.
Or like the other trope, the cat in the tree is with the firemen. They're called the fire department, but they don't know why.
Yeah, they don't even know what a fire is in this universe.
Dude, that was probably... And I love all the color pops. My two favorite color pops are when they're changing the world. And again, if you haven't watched the movie, watch it. But the whole idea is every time they introduce a new concept to these people that are very like black. Again, they're black and white. They see in one dimension.
Yep.
Things change color. And so you start to see different pieces of, like, you know, again, the bubble gum was pink, a car outside the diner is green, or in this case, the big one is the mother is taught what masturbation is by the daughter. She's like, well, it's kind of like sex. She's like, what's sex? And it's like, oh shit. She's like, well, your father would never do that. She's like, well, you could do it by yourself. And so she goes up there and makes a bath. Okay, we'll just say she makes a bath, and when she has her orgasm, the tree fucking ignites outside. And that's always been so cool because it's black and white, and boom, this red and orange, boom, just explodes. And he's like, and again, it's, oh shit, and Bud runs out. And he's like, and he runs to the fire department. Fire!
No one knows what to do.
Repetition is in this movie a lot.
Yeah.
They repeat the same words over and again to like kind of nail it down. And he's like, cat? And boom, they get up and they rush out there. Well, so that's what this thing does when he makes them hold the hose and everything.
Right? Yeah.
It's like things are ready for them to use. They just have never been given the education to do it.
Yeah, they just think in the one dimension, like you said.
And there's actually some really good lines, and there's a lot of quotables, but one of the ones that always stuck out with me was Reese Witherspoon's sarcastic responses to things when they're happening. And she's like, she's talking to Skip at the diner, and he's like, oh, that would just be the keenest. Really, Skip? The keenest? She's just such an asshole in this role. And there's like, she goes to the bathroom and there's no toilets because people just don't shit. So imagine when they realize they have to start shitting.
They're screwed.
They're like, what does this feel? They're just shitting their pants, right? They won't even know what it is.
They don't have a plumbing system set up. They're fucked.
I imagine like the power boxes start to create like when you're in the beginning of Pleasantville, behind the walls is just nothing, right? Like you open the stall door.
It just creates itself.
It's just, once you get that idea, all of a sudden there's electricity, and people that are in those roles all of a sudden have to learn how to do it. Even though there's probably no electrician, they didn't know what they were doing. They're just kind of like, that is pleasant, right? Was walking around pretending to do your job all day.
Yeah.
Corporate America, am I right? What would you consider as like your pleasant trope of something you don't have to worry about that just kind of happened? Yeah, put you on the spot.
A pleasant trope that just kind of happened.
Yeah. I mean, is it like having that breakfast? Like, because she's not baking overnight. To make all that food would have taken her hours.
So you're saying like what I would just like?
Yeah,
just
that's
always
pleasant.
making a basket,
it's just like
I feel like the breakfast, that would be nice, yeah.
I gave it to him, guys. I
don't have to worry about cooking it. Granted, I like a simple bowl of cereal, but...
Right.
You know, all that, like when you're baking fresh pancakes and waffles and all that, bacon, the grease, that's a lot of cleanup that you got to deal with.
Dude, there was like 100 waffles in that stack.
Yeah.
No cleanup?
Yeah.
Every bowl is probably a strike. Every basket's a shot.
I feel like, no cleanup is probably the bigger one.
Yeah, we did touch upon it. The basketball coming back is such a simple luxury.
Yeah.
I feel like it will come. Well, if we think of it, let me know. If you've been coming apart, be like,
right.
that's the stuff. The stuff. I would like to have no lisps in Pleasantville. I don't have a lisp, but if I mess it up, it never shows up. I've been talking my ass off for this part. Anything in here from the movie that pops up?
I mean, more towards the end of the stuff for me.
Oh, okay.
So the scene, of course, where the dad walks in. Honey, I'm home. Where's my dinner?
Yep. He does it because even he puts his hat on like the thing. And he's like, he like recreates it in his mind. I did the steps.
He's like, if I do it again, maybe it'll just happen magically.
Yeah.
And he goes through the house. Honey, I'm home in each room. And then just, where's my dinner? Where's my dinner?
And then he walks into the rain. Where's my dinner?
Yeah.
William H. Macy's voice for that is perfect, dude.
It is. And it's one of those where it hits that tone of you're like, oh my gosh. It's fucked up because it's a very like male-driven society here.
Yes.
And you're like, damn it. You're laughing at it, but at the same you're like, fuck, that's messed up that he's going in expecting it.
Yeah. And he like tries to put his foot down at one point and be like, you're going to be home. And she's like, no, I'm not. And he's like, immediately though, just accepts that. He's like, he's sad, but he's kind of like, fuck, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
They don't even know how to fight.
No.
Basically, you're having the 50s equal rights movement. There are no actors of color in this entire movie.
No.
It's just you're playing against black and white and people in the real world, colorful Technicolor, as they say, version. That's how you're getting those dynamics. And that's kind of playing off of that. So it obviously goes to shit where the black and white people are like, oh, traditional, we need to go back to that. And they start harassing her, which I was like, I didn't even know they had it in them to do that.
Right.
But then he fucking hits Whitey, which is such on the nose, but he nails Whitey. And then I was like, dude, he could just run through the town just beating the shit out of everybody.
Just everyone. They wouldn't know what to do.
They'd be like, what is this?
Everyone's got broken noses. It's great.
I would love to see a little one shot of Tobey Maguire's character just beating the shit out of everybody.
Just going around on the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that fucking the newspaper boy is the one that like he sees everything first. He's like the reason things have changed too.
Yeah, you kind of see through his eyes a little.
Yeah, he's always like falling over because there's the naked woman painted on the diner, the wife, the mom.
Let's go to Jeff Daniels and his painting.
Yeah, so was that one of your favorite parts you want to talk about there? Kind of dynamic and how that takes place?
Yeah, so I mean, he kind of discovers like he doesn't have to stick to the norm as being a soda jerk. And he's like, oh, I can paint. I've always wanted to paint.
Yeah.
So Toby gets a book from the library or whatever.
It's real, yeah.
It's kind of hard because like usually the books are blank, so this is something that he just filled out with his mind.
Probably because he had the thought he wanted to share with him, right?
Yeah, and so shares the book with him, and from there he discovers like a whole new world of painting and then colors and all that, and just expressing himself.
Yeah, and I love the music that plays behind all of that. It's very, I don't know, it's very well done. And I think it was who is the person that did the music? Very famous name. I should have written it down, but somebody that's done a lot of these movies. So I mean, I guess like, did you like the dynamic between Bill, the diner, Jeff Daniels, and the mom, and like kind of that wasn't ever supposed to happen, and he's her muse basically, or she's his muse.
It's a good dynamic. It's just weird at the end.
We'll talk. Let's get to that at the end because that one I want to discuss. That is always blown my fucking mind.
Yeah,
which this movie breaks all those logic rules that we would normally hate in other movies, but it has to, and it's so well done that you do accept it. Again, you do it right. It doesn't matter what the logic is.
Yeah, because it's got pretty much like the board, the council, or whatever it is. And his dad finally got accepted onto it.
Yes.
And it's all them fighting against Toby.
Yeah.
And the entire town being like, oh, you got the colors up top and then the black and whites in the main courtroom area.
Which is how it used to be in the 50s and courthouses and things like that.
And it's just them fighting. And I like the logic behind him going against his dad, turning his dad into color.
Right.
Of being like, you miss her, you love her.
Wouldn't you like to tell her that?
Yeah. And he sheds a tear, and from there he changes color.
Yep.
And he changes his mind in that moment there.
He starts to roll the ball because you look and he's like, look at everybody else, and more people have changed.
Yeah.
And so like, you're starting to see like everybody get to like express themselves. Like it's all about like expression and free thought.
Yeah. Being yourself and accepting change.
Yeah. And God, it sounds so weird when we say the colors were upstairs, but they even have like the signs in the windows, like no colors allowed inside and stuff. And they're just talking about people that are in Technicolor in full 3D color. I mean, 3D color doesn't make any sense, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But there is the very big moment where you said Bud is doing more quote unquote damage. He's really just awakening everybody.
Yeah.
But he gets asked about the books because Reese Witherspoon tries to tell them about Huckleberry Finn, but she only gets so far and the books fill themselves in. So these people are now introduced to fucking real magic.
Yeah.
They're like, even beyond them all seeing things in black and white, they're like, oh shit. And so he tells the story and it fills in the pages. And it was really cool because the two books they talk about was Huckleberry Finn, which is all about freedom. And the second one was The Catcher in the Rye, because he starts to talk about Holden Caulfield, who was the lead in that. And that one is a book about teenage rebellion. Yeah. And so it's really cool that they even brought that in. It was like, these are the two books we should use, because it was actually, the director wrote and produced it as well. So this is his full vision.
See, it's nice, because it's their thought into it. They can fit in those Easter eggs in a sense.
You're not relying on somebody to interpret, well, let's just put this book that I like in here. He's like, this is the book that should match the story we're telling. Yeah. And so, he tells, he starts to tell the stories, and now the library is packed. And that's what's scaring the older generation, the out-of-touch white guys.
Exactly. Because they have a book burning in it.
God, dude, that always bothers me.
Yeah.
When they rip the art book up.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, they smash his shop. They threw glass, there's glass that he painted on, all that.
Oh, and it was such a good... Yeah. And they even rip his picture inside.
Yeah. Well, the painting at the end was just great on the side of the police house.
Yeah, because they rebel by painting it on the brick.
And it's pretty much all the stuff that's happened in the entire movie. It's like a giant mural of all of that.
Yep. There's like the books floating up. They're on fire and they're floating up into the sky. There's the bowling ball, I think, in there, the car. Yep. All sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Lover's Lane.
Yeah, We'll talk about Lover's Lane. I would love Lover's Lane. Yeah. And I don't mean that in like a sexual way. Just like the way it looks.
Oh, yeah. The aesthetic is really nice. Yeah. And then there's that scene in there with the rain. Dude. Everyone gets so confused by it.
Yep. Because even rain's unpleasant.
Yeah. Which I'm like, why? Why is rain unpleasant? Like, I understand the thunder and lightning behind it. But just the fact of rain.
I think rain implies that you can then have tornadoes and storms and things that damage things, right? Like, if you stare to concept what is rain, well, where does rain come from? There's the larger world out there, so you have to get rid of those things, right? So you can't think about them.
So there's no snow. There's no white Christmas there.
No.
That's
but they know the concept of it.
That's unpleasant, though. Not having a white Christmas.
I don't disagree, because he paints. Did he paint? He showed Bud, Bill, the diner guy, Jeff Daniels, he shows them paintings that he's done in the past, and one was a Christmas scene.
Yeah.
So he knows, they all understand that there are concepts of things, because they're like, real rain, they know what rain is supposed to do.
Yeah.
They just never have to experience it. It's very, again, the logic is weird, but it all works.
Yeah, it does.
So anyway, so like they rebel because the wise, evil white council comes out and says, you can only use these colors, you can't play this music, blah, blah, blah. All, what real politicians and stuff will do is they knock you down with law. And so then they said, well, we can't play this music because all the good woke people are hiding in the diner that's broken, and they start to play the jukeboxes. You can't do that. It's like, yes,
that one guy gets feared. Yeah, he just
Yep.
completely. He's like, no, guys, we're gonna get in trouble for this.
Yeah, and then Tobey Maguire's like, no, you can do this.
Yeah.
And so he plays, and they're like, well, let's go paint this mural. And yeah, it's really cool. And it's outside of the jailhouse, and then he gets put in jail. And there's a whole funny scene of the dad not eating in days because he just doesn't know how to use anything.
He brings olives or whatever.
Yes, he brings the cocktail olives or whatever. And he's like, oh, I'm starving. He starts chewing those down. I was like, those look gross.
Yeah.
But I get it. I guess that's all I kind of want to touch upon was that they did the mural as an act of rebellion to show everybody, hey, there's a one, you can't burn that one down. You have to really tear down the side of that building to get that off.
It's all brick.
Yeah. And to your graffiti point, it's harder. It's full circle, guys. We're consistent. And then you get the big spots like Lover's Lane. Mm-hmm. And that's part, the diner's a big spot, the Lover's Lane's a big spot, and then the courthouse, I think, is a big spot for people to change.
Yeah.
And the scene where they're driving into Lover's Lane for the first time, and you see the petals falling down, how do you make sure just those are in color?
Like I said, maybe just a bunch of green.
Just really, but a lot of work, right?
Petals.
Had detail work, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Very good, though. And then, when they wake up and you start to realize it's not just about, like, oh, I had sex, I'm in color now, because Toby and Reese don't change till late into the game.
Yeah, Toby doesn't change until the diner scene.
When he hits Whitey.
Yeah.
Yep.
And because even at Lover's Lane, he's black and white, and he looks sad and just depressed.
Yep. She wakes up because she changed after the rain. Yep.
So, it's a good scene. Like, everyone has their changing moment that defines them rather than just, oh, well, we had sex, everyone's color.
What ended up changing Reese?
It was like the books or something like that. She really started getting into that. It's when she turned down
Skip. Yeah.
Instead of like go out, he's like, hey, so you want to go do that thing?
Yeah,
She's
it's
like,
6:30.
No, I'm going to stay inside.
And he looks defeated.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, because then she's reading the new book, and she's like, wow, and she puts on the glasses, and she actually looks like her character, which is interesting. She had to look more like the Pleasantville character to change, where everybody else had to get out of that.
Right.
Which is, I don't know what that says in a larger sense, but it is very interesting. And I was going to say that scene in the rain again is so, it reminds me of Shawshank in a weird way when he gets out of the thing have you seen Shawshank again, right? Okay, God fucking, do we do this every time I bring up Shawshank? There's a scene in the rain, arms spread, it's really cool. But when he's out there, Tobey Maguire, and he's like, he looks up to the sky and he puts his arms out.
Yeah.
I want that fucking poster. Like, I want that because he's in black and white, and you can see like the green grass and the rain and the puddle behind him, or the lake. It's just such a cool scene to see again that the color work is so good in this.
Yeah.
I don't fucking get it. But so that was really cool. But did you know the diner scene, there's a music video of that, of like an interpretation of that by Fiona Apple.
Oh no.
And so the very end of the movie, Fiona Apple's Across the Universe version of the Beatles song comes on. It's one of my favorite renditions of that. But if you look it up, go to YouTube or whatever, just look at Fiona Apple Across the Universe, and it's actually a whole music video of her singing in the diner as people are destroying it behind her. Like, they're just like, things are smashing in front of her. Yeah. It's really cool. It's really well done. So you should definitely check that out if you like the movie. It's a little addendum to it.
Nice.
But yeah. What else, Nate?
So a couple things. Whitey changing.
Whitey did finally change.
Yeah, and it's great because it's when he shows his anger and all that. Like, he's not so pleasant.
Right. Are you talking about Big Bob or Whitey?
Big Bob, yeah.
Big Bob, yeah. Which that actor actually passed away, and that's who he was dedicated to at the end.
Okay.
He passed away a year before the movie came out in 97.
Yeah. But either way, like, it's nice having him in there, like him changing, like Toby being able to get his anger out to get him to change.
Yep.
Because once he changes, well, fuck.
Everything was changed.
Yeah.
He was the catalyst. He was like the last straw. Mm-hmm. If you can get the most stubborn asshole to accept that you don't have one emotion and things, you can be more than what you are.
Yeah.
That's when like, oh my God, check this out. And the whole town is in color.
Yep.
And then like there's stop sign, or not stop signs, but like signs to Springfield and buses.
Yeah.
You're like, how does this work?
Yep. It just magically appeared.
Yeah.
So I guess my other thing is Mary. She stays in that world?
Mary did stay. Yeah. She
Like,
stayed in Pleasantville.
What the fuck happens when Toby goes back to the real world or whatever?
Yep.
And his mom being like, where the fuck is your sister?
You know?
There's no explanation of that
She's a
whatsoever.
rebel. The
like
mom?
that one's not open to interpretation. That's more of just like, great, now we got search parties going out. Toby has to lie about it. Like,
well, Toby would probably not lie, but he would be
away.
like, she ran away. She told me she was running away.
yeah.
Honestly, kids.
Where'd she run away? Pleasantville. Good luck finding which one.
Right, yeah. She said something about Pleasantville, and then, this is the sequel where the mom's hunting down different Pleasantvilles. Although the mom, and she's the mom from Malcolm in the Middle, she's fucked up in a few ways.
Yeah.
Because even that last line, because he does the whole thing with Joan, Alan, Betty, the mom in Pleasantville, where it's such a great scene where she turns full color after she masturbates, and then she needs to get makeup put on her to turn her back to black and white.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Bill's character is the one that on take takes it off to be like, no, this is who your real person is. But anyway, so then Toby's playing like a surrogate father to them. And when he gets back home, he's wiping the tears from his mom's eyes. And she's like, when did you get so smart or something out of a sudden? I was like, God damn, that seems mean.
Yeah.
Because she was about to leave the kids for the whole weekend or something like that.
Because it's like, oh, your turn to have the kids this weekend.
And he didn't take them.
Yeah.
And then she left anyway. Mm-hmm. That mom is not good.
No.
So I don't think the mom's either going to notice that the daughter's missing or is not going to care when Toby says, hey, yeah, she just left, man. And she'd be like,
that's fair.
She's emancipated, whatever.
Yeah.
She might have been 18. I don't even know. They don't think they say
no, they don't.
What they are. So she might have just been able to leave.
Well, I guess it was her senior year.
So she might have been 18.
That was the other thing that too bothered me of her being like, I don't have any chances at college in the real world.
Yep.
So I have a better chance here. I'm like, but you could still have a chance in the... I don't know.
Well, what do you mean? Like, why?
Well, like the way she just put it out, like, I don't have a chance in the real world or college, but I have a chance here.
She doesn't have a record here.
Yeah, but...
Well, I don't wonder, but I imagine I could get into a college in the 50s with my education way easier than I could get into a college here with my education. Like, if I went to go back in the 50s, I would look like goddamn Einstein. And I'm dumb. So I could do this. So I get where she's coming from. But yeah, she stays behind.
So she's still a selfish brat. She's going to start inventing Google. Damn her. No.
Oh, yeah. Did Google exist?
No.
Had it what it was in 97, 98?
It would have just been starting off, probably.
They're still in the garage building it out.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, so, okay, we can talk about the end then. So there's a few things that logically, you're just like, well, okay. He takes the jacket and he gets there and he's like, oh, but it's sitting on a chair. So it's like the world moved his jacket to a chair and not on his back when he get into the real world. I was like, well, that's interesting. We know Don Knotts is some sort of fucking angel, the coolest goddamn angel I want to meet. The mom sits down on the bench next to William H. Macy, the dad, and he's like, wow, I don't know what's going to happen. Do you know what's going to happen? She says, no. And it pans back and William H. Macy is now Jeff Daniels. And he says, I don't know what's going to happen either. As if his body got replaced physically by that person. Not that he got up and walked away.
Or she's just living two lives.
She's split?
Yeah. She's hustling on both sides.
Oh no, this is a Wanda thing.
With her husband, but also with Jeff Daniels.
But I mean, yeah, that would be fun. But what the editing implies is that he literally is now that character.
Yeah.
That Jeff Daniels is now, which doesn't make any sense because it doesn't need to happen. The dad woke up.
Yeah, and he realized he fucked up.
Yeah, he accepts it, but he got changed into Jeff Daniels. I've never understood that ending.
Yeah, it should have been what happens now when she like walks away from the bench and walks away with Jeff Daniels or something like that rather than... Or
even just ended on William H. Macy, I don't know what's going to happen, and then it just cuts.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that's what we're all asking is how does the logic work now that they're all in the real quote-unquote world? There are two worlds.
They think it, they can do it. I can fly, we can fly.
Fucking Neo just pops in, owns that shit. You think Bud can fight,
right?
Oh god, yeah, I don't know. But I almost love that it has that because it's like a what the fuck at the very end. You're like, wow, you left me. I was already thinking through this whole movie about race relations and how what growth actually means, and it's through education. And
well, I mean,
chance.
throughout the movie though, the first part you're thinking of is what the fuck? Why? What's the hidden meaning? Why they get stuck in this show? Mm-hmm. And then as it goes, you realize like, oh no, there's more to this.
Yep.
It's hitting you with the layers.
Yeah. There's so many layers. And even if it's played for like a cheap, quick one, just like, them learning what a fire is, and you've seen the wonder in people's eyes, or it implies that there's an outside world that's already is having effects, because remember the queen size bed appears.
Yeah.
So who made that one? It only appeared because people started having sex in this world.
Yeah. That was actually a really good scene there.
Yeah.
Because everyone's looking through the window like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What is this? Like, witchcraft.
Or the bowling scene when all the guys get together and it's like, well, I went home and she wasn't there. Oh my God. They're like, oh geez. And the guy
all in shock, like, oh no.
He's like, hey, I don't know the guy, famous character actor, and he's like, take off your jacket. And he's like, oh, but Bob, I don't want to. He's like, take it off, and he shows him the burned iron mark.
Yeah.
And the line, which is so indicative of today, and is like, God damn, was, do you remember what they said? I have it written down here. Don't mind me as the papers go. Oh, he's like, well, and he asked her what she was doing. She said nothing. She was just thinking.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh God, oh no. I was like,
how dare she think?
Yeah, when a woman thinks, bad things happen. The men can't have their good stuff. I was like, God damn, that is pertinent for today. Big time. But God, this movie is just filled with little gems.
Oh yeah. This movie, like I said, it's going to hold up to this day. No matter what day and age you show this, 20 years from now, it's still going to hold up.
Yeah.
Because we're always fighting the same fight, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, good movie.
I almost want to know what your final quote is for this episode, because I have one I want to read, but I don't want to take your thunder again.
I don't think you will.
Okay. Well, it's one of the best quotes, I think, and it's not even like a catchy one. It's more for like, everybody should think about this and the way it's presented. It's when Toby has shown Jeff Daniels the art book, and Jeff Daniels says, just where am I going to see colors like that? Must be awfully lucky to see colors like that. I bet they don't know how lucky they are. And it's like, God damn, that's the whole movie summed up right there.
Yep.
And it's like, yep, everybody. I mean, that's something in the real world you try to remind yourself every now and then. There's like privilege and stuff. It's like, how lucky it is that you and I get to sit here and do a fucking podcast. Yeah. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, that's privilege. And you just, I know, I just love
you
that.
overlook it.
Yeah. Take it for granted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. That's Pleasantville.
Yeah.
Tell us if you remember seeing it, if you love it, what we missed. Can you explain the fucking ending to us?
Yeah.
Tell us what the ending is.
And with that, what are we doing next week?
Next week, I actually know this, Nate.
Oh, shit. I thought I was going to catch him off guard.
We are going to an oldie, but a goodie, filled with energy. I haven't seen it since I was a little kid, but it is The Birdcage.
Yes, it is.
This is a Nate pick. The technically Pleasantville was my pick, even though we've both seen it. We've both seen Birdcage, but this is Nate's pick.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm super excited to revisit it.
Yeah, same here.
So, Nate, what about recommendations in the meantime?
In the meantime, I'm going to recommend a comic book.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to recommend We Live. It's by the Miranda Brothers.
Is this the one you were going to do last week, but then swapped it? Okay.
And it is by Aftershock Comics, so not your DC, Marvel, or Image. And it's just kind of like a post-apocalyptic world where these kids get like these gauntlets on as like the chosen ones.
Interesting, okay.
And the way they draw this book, it's really immersive. Like just the world building behind it, I like a lot.
Do you know the author? And
the Miranda Brothers. So
they're both?
Yeah, they're the artist and writer.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
So, yeah, no, great book. It's like a 5-issue series.
Just that?
Just that. It kind of, it's going off into more.
Oh, okay.
After that,
like spinoffs and stuff? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So I'd check that one out.
We Live. My recommendations, I would say, I realized randomly again, because we know marketing for streaming things are absolutely garbage.
Yep.
I think I've talked about in the past, but Bosch on Amazon Prime, loved it. Bosch Legacy exists. This is a follow-up series starring the same two main characters. Bosch is back in it and his daughter, and it's on Freevee, which is what IMDb TV turned into, apparently.
Oh.
You know what you do to watch this on Freevee? You go to your Amazon Prime, you look up Bosch Legacy, and you just play it. It's just there on Amazon. So why do you need Freevee? Not sure. Because the first 4 episodes are just available. I went through 3 of them already. And it's so good to be back in that Bosch world, guys.
Yeah.
I will also say real quick, Ozark finished all of its series. The second part happened. Guys, Ruth Langmore is one of the greatest television characters of all time. That's all I need to say. Watch that fucking show. Tokyo Vice also finished its first season. I was waiting. a couple weeks to watch the final episode, and I finally went on to HBO Max, and I went, oh, the one I did watch was the final episode.
Oh.
One of those where you go, oh shit, that's how it ended. Like, I thought there was one more coming. So it definitely leaves you on a lot of cliffhangers.
Okay.
But yeah, so I would recommend checking out those 3, finishing up those 2, but Bosch stays as one of just a good, hearty, everybody could like it watch. Although, being on Freevee, they cuss so much more now in this. I don't know what happened, because it was
nice.
on Amazon, and they weren't cussing a lot, but all of a sudden it's like every character is like, fuck this and shit and fuck that. I'm like, all right.
That's nice.
These are my people.
Yeah. Well, with that in mind, if anyone has recommendations of their own that they'd like to reach out to us, and speaking of that, before we get into it,
sure,
I'd like to thank Alan for the recommendation of the steak cooking process. I finally tried it, where you just do the uncomfortable amount of salt
and then wash
on the steak, wash it off, and then cook it. It was very good.
Was it really?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Alan, he didn't even tell me he tried it.
Nope.
He's telling me now, live with everybody. I have to... My mouth's watering. Okay, cool. That's awesome.
very
It
good.
works. I trust Alan. We also, obviously trust him with our logo. Mm-hmm. So thank you. Thank you.
Yes. But with that, where can they let us know on their own recommendations to give to us?
Well, the usual formats. You've got the old Instagram, the TikTok, the Twitter, and the Facebook, aka the Meta.
Yeah.
And if you want to email us for any reason, to tell us how much you're going to rate and review us, that would be great. You can email us on gmail.com at theindecide@gmail.com.
That is all correct.
I said gmail.com as if that's a platform. It kind of is. I feel like all the Google platforms are going to.
Yeah, Google Translate, all that, yeah.
Okay. The one complete screwball you threw in there.
You said all of them, so I put it there.
You're not wrong. Well, okay, yeah, so I alluded to it. What can they do on those social platforms? Or no, not on those social platforms. You can talk about us there, share us there. That'd be great. But where can you listen and rate and all that?
So pretty much listen wherever you find a podcast.
Yeah, I think we're on most of them.
iTunes, Spotify, you can rate us on there. Mm-hmm. Spotify's like top of the page.
Yep.
iTunes, somewhere on there. But write a comment while you're there.
Yeah.
Jot something down. Doesn't have to be anything extravagant. You don't have to give us a full paragraph. All you need is...
Unless you want to.
An emoji or a sentence.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, even if it's like the eggplant squirt emoji and then 5 stars. We don't care what it is.
People are going to be wondering why. And they're going to listen.
That's perfect, guys. So let's do the eggplant squirt. That'll build up my ego. I'll be like, you should... That'll be on my dating apps now. It'll be like, dude, I run a podcast, by the way, check out the comments. No, but that'd be great. If 5 stars, comment, review, whatever, tell your friends, family, coworkers. I mentioned it again to my my office, and I have some people listening to it and got some great feedback, so I'm super excited and thankful for that. But yeah, that's...
And he's a little nervous that you guys are listening to him.
I'm always nervous when people I know listen to it, because it's like, there's Todd at work persona, and there's Todd everywhere else persona. Todd everywhere else persona is much different than Todd on Zoom for work getting paid. So,
all right, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, well, with that...
Is that the end?
That is the end.
What do you got for me?
Where's my dinner?
Where's my dinner?
I just love that line.
Yeah, you know what? If I can't go to Pleasantville, I'll go to fucking Candyland.
All right.
And we're kicking him out of the fucking...
Yep.
Damn, Jaime.
Heimdall. What are you doing, huh?
So what? What, Dad? Put me where the cat is. Sin, I know your pain.